tea. The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart.
Tankers Fantasy Football. Week 1, baby. I was hung over Monday from so much football that I was viewing.
Football.
I'm telling you, football hangover, it's a thing after
It was
week 1.
a dream maker.
It was so
a
good.
fucking heartbreaker out there for some people. But oh baby, it was sexy nonetheless. We're going to lead it off this week with some waiver wire ads to help you get through this week 2 and into the beyond. We're going to lead it off. Well, I think a guy, we're not 100% Leonard Fournette's going to miss this next week, but I'm saying he probably will. These hammies can be a little tricky. But
I mean, hammy's different for every person, but the only thing that's going to cure a hammy strain is going to be rest.
I mean, people are thinking Corey Grant was going to be the guy that get the majority of the work. If Leonard Fournette went down, that was not the score. TJ Yeldon went in there. Looked pretty good.
Could be a potential bell cow if Fournette misses time.
Looked good. And if you're looking for a couple week filler, maybe if you're the Fournette owner, you got to put a little bit more than you should down TJ Yeldon. But I think he's a definite guy to give a look, even if you don't own the Fournette stock.
I mean, he's a good pass catcher out of the backfield. I think he can get you 12 to 18 points in PPR if you know 14.
Full point PPR, we're
out.
looking at low end RB2 minimum. I think if Fournette is out and he's getting all the work. All right, getting some Phillip Lindsay.
Phillip Lindsay, this is a guy
Played like what, 2 less snaps than the starter Royce Freeman.
We're talking full running back by committee right here for the Broncos. I got this guy in my Dynasty League, which is 30-man rosters. I picked him up on the waiver wire with 2 weeks before the season. This guy wasn't even drafted, and we're 12-team, 30 rosters.
Yeah, you're looking at ESPN percentage owned of these players. He is under 2% owned, like 1.9%. I mean, I don't know. The guy's like, what, 5'9", $180. So he's not, I don't think he has workhorse characteristics whatsoever.
No, but if we're talking PPR leagues
I think
here,
he's going to, I mean, I think Devontae Booker's going to evaporate into nothing.
I think it's going to be Freeman on first and second, and I think it's going to be Lindsay on third, and I think the middleman is Booker, who's going to be lost.
I think he's going to be lost. I think it's going to be game script. I think moving forward, we're going to be looking at 60% Freeman, 40% Lindsay. And
he got almost 20 points because he had a real nice play, big play, broke it out, also had a touchdown.
I mean, this guy, if you're looking at a flex, maybe you're hurting, maybe you lost a running back, maybe you're one of the people that drafted Le'Veon Bell. You just need someone to plug and play moving forward, full point PPR. I think this guy's definitely worth a look. And one more wide receiver in full PPR we're probably looking at, running back, Hines.
Naheem Hines for the Colts. Indianapolis going in. It was looking like Jordan Howard's going to be the starter. Jordan Wilkins was going to be the starter. But Hines, off the bench, 9 targets for 7 catches.
Yeah, it only got a little over 30 yards, like 33 yards, but still, that usage is very good to see for a PPR league. I mean, all in. I mean, this guy, I think if you can get him out there on the cheap, I think you can still get him out there on the cheap, $5 or below, because he didn't really get in the end zone. He didn't blow it up. He didn't really make that highlight play. But in full point PPR, I think this guy could turn into a decent flex play for you, because Jordan Wilkins did not look good. Marlon Mack is coming back, but who knows if Marlon Mack will look good. And I mean, this backfield situation is just wide open, baby.
And we're talking about a bad offensive line. They're looking to get the ball out quick. Nothing better getting out quick than quick screens and dump offs to your running backs. We're talking almost 10 targets for a rookie running back here.
Oh, we're getting to some wide receivers, some guys that aren't owned very heavily in a lot of leagues. So I can lead it off with Phillip Dorsett, like under 5% owned, like 4.6% owned. In these ESPN leagues, he went out there, got you like 19.5 PPR points, and all in. I mean, I know once Julian Edelman comes back, this guy, Phillip Dorsett's role might be a little bit sketchy out there. But until that happens, I think, you might have a decent wide receiver 3 flex play moving forward. And so, you don't want to pay the piper for him. I mean, you don't want to go out there and like drop like 20 fab dollars on this guy.
And this is a guy who's kind of like basically filling up your flex play potentially for the next 3 weeks. But even when Edelman back, I think he's going to be a top 3 option as the receivers. Obviously, Gronk's in there. But in terms of wide receivers, I think he'll still be there underneath Hogan and Edelman on the field.
Yeah,
and
as long as he's playing snaps, I mean, this guy has wide receiver 3 potential. Well, Dante Pettis, I mean, of all the 49ers wide receivers, I mean, I think he came out looking like smelling like the rosiest out there, huh?
Nice touchdown catch. He only had 3 yards, but I mean, took 3 catches, but took full advantage of his opportunity, especially when Goodwin was missing some time.
Carson didn't do dick all after Goodwin went down. He had 2 catches on the day.
Goodwin's looking like he's gonna at most miss maybe 1 game. They're saying it's not serious. Mostly a contusion on his thigh, a bad bruise, but Pettis, second year.
Deeper league, definitely worth a look for like a cheap $1 or $2 $5 get in these deeper leagues.
They got him in the 2nd round. It's not like this guy was undrafted free agent by any means. They got him in the 2nd round. They picked him to have him start this year to play, get some quality snaps. So this is a guy who is available in a lot of your leagues. You don't have to play him right away, but he can find his way definitely into that 12 to 15 range if Goodwin's missing time.
Next guy, I think this might be the wide receiver ad of the week. I know that sounds crazy as fucking hell, but we are talking about Brandon Marshall because I think Tyler Lockett.
From the depths of the sea, Tyler Lockett's boom bust.
Probably,
still.
He's owned and he was drafted in that 10, 12, 14 round range. So he's probably owned in a majority of these leagues. But a guy like Brandon Marshall going undrafted in a lot of these 12-team, 20 roster spot leagues. And I mean, you can go out there and get Brandon Marshall. I mean, I don't know if you want to necessarily pay the piper for him, but if you can go out there,
like 10% of your waiver.
Yeah, I think I'd go 15%. Highest. I think I'd go 15 out of $100.
And
usually the average fab, I'd go 15 on him.
Doug Baldwin's getting scary as hell here. I mean, this guy's going to be missing some serious time.
It's his other knee that he fucked up on Sunday. So now he's down to 0 knees.
Like,
it's not good.
He's going to be missing probably a month, I would say.
People are saying, well, this just gives his other knee time to heal, and I'm just saying maybe he just has 0 knees now.
He was already admitted he's not going to be 100% on the season, and now he's got both knees banged up here. Tyler Lockett,
what, 2 to 6 weeks on Baldwin? I think we're leaning more toward that 6 weeks. I think we're 5 and 6 weeks here.
I mean, Tyler Lockett.
2 weeks is a fucking dream.
Tyler Lockett, I really don't feel like I can trust more than a flex play, even though he has high upside.
If he's in like your second flex, I'm all in on it because he's that type of guy that can
still very bad. Like, he's a guy who can go out there and lay a 4 or 5.
Russ is going to be clanging and banging. Russ is going to be slanging, though.
Brandon Marshall could have had 2 touchdowns this week if it wasn't for an offensive pass interference.
That Seattle D didn't look very good, so I think Russ is going to have to keep slanging out there.
They're bad. They're a bad team.
Yeah. All right, we got one more wide receiver to get at. A guy that was more like a full-point PPR situation. Another Indianapolis Colt, Ryan Grant. What did he get, like 8 catches? I think he got like 8 catches for like, what, 50, 60 yards? Nothing spectacular, nothing sexy deluxe, but he looked like to be that check-down Charlie guy that Luck was favoring over the middle.
He's probably locked in as the number 2 wide receiver, you think, behind T.Y. And a team that's going to be a lot of volume.
Jack Doyle just puked away fucking Martin.
What a puke.
What a puke. Fucking, Doyle
game-winning drive, no.
Oh, he's got the first down. Oh, he fumbled. What a puke. It was the fucking greatest thing. All right.
Tight ends. In the week where tight ends just absolutely took a dump on your chest.
I mean, we're talking about only starting tight ends that were probably rostered and startable went over like two only went over like what 10 PPR points.
We're talking
Gronk and Jordan Reed were like the only startable dudes that went over. I mean, maybe you started George Kittle. Maybe you did.
Maybe we might be saying like 5 best tight end scores. It's Gronk and
you didn't start fucking Disley,
and then it's like 4 free agents on your waiver wire.
You didn't start fucking Disley. I didn't fucking happen.
No, that's not happening at all. That's not winning football.
No. He's this Disley guy who is on the waiver wire ad. I don't know. I think that might be the best season. I mean, the best game of his entire life.
Season.
That's his season. But he is worth the speculation because a lot of fucking tight ends just fell off the face of the earth.
I mean, you got Ertz.
Under 10 points. Under 10 PPR points.
You're looking at
Kelsey
1 catch. You're looking at Evan Ingram, very pedestrian. Greg Olsen breaking his foot out for the year.
Jimmy Graham, 2.8 PPR points.
You're looking at Delaney Walker out for the year.
It's a fucking cemetery out there. Look at this. We're reading the eulogy.
Kyle Rudolph caught one ball, and it was in the end zone, luckily, but one ball.
Here's a fucking thing. You know how many whole tight end position, whole National Football League, the tight end position in the whole National Football League, how many touchdowns did that position score this week?
4.
Before tonight's game. I didn't calculate Monday night's game.
4.
5. On Sunday and Thursday, the entire National Football League produced 5 touchdowns on the tight end position. So we're looking at a very bad week 1 tight end. So this guy's not falling. If your tight end's still alive, I mean, the Greg Olsen, Delaney Walker people are fucked. But if your tight end is still alive.
I'll tell you what, if you have Jordan Reed, like we said, to get him as your second tight end on your team, you ride him until he dies.
I mean, you're looking at it. This guy's not falling. You got to think high
hopes will come back to life. Kelsey, I'm not worried about.
Ingram will be back alive.
He had a tough matchup against Jacksonville.
Ingram, Kelsey, Ertz, they will be there for you. I think even guys like Njoku, that was a shitty weather game. I think even guys like Njoku who had high upside coming in, I think his upside is still there.
I don't think there's more athletic tight end in the league. Talking straight athleticism.
I mean, I think he still can be your boy. I think a guy like Trey Burton. I think Trey Burton, he still had 1 catch, 6 targets. I think he can still be your boy.
I think a buy low on the Trey Burton all day long.
I think so.
Jared Cook looking good as well.
Jared Cook did look beastly out there. What the fuck was he doing?
Did you see Aaron Rodgers' interview after the game?
No.
How high
I was so depressed I couldn't fucking.
No, I'm saying I didn't watch it last night, but I saw it today on Facebook.
I was so depressed. I couldn't watch anything Bears.
So high. It was hilarious.
Like on the painkillers or on the fucking
well, it could have
dope scheme?
It could have been the dope as well. Who knows?
No,
but they're like interviewing him. What happened out there? What was it? He goes, my knee.
What?
He's like glazed out.
He's puffing. He's hanging out with Sir Bongs a lot.
He had like a southern accent.
He's hanging out with our boy Sir Bongs a lot. He's been hanging out with the Rod.
Dude, he had like a southern accent. Like he was high as a kite.
What the fuck? When he gets high, he turns into a southern.
Dude, like, where's the bolo tie like Phillip Rivers?
Oh, it's fucked up. All right, a couple more ads. Like we said, Disley, he did talk about this guy's 0.1% owned in ESPN league. So he must be, he owns himself in his own fantasy league, and nobody else in the world does. So you can definitely get a taste of him. I think Ebron is definitely, he's only 16% owned in ESPN leagues. Ebron is definitely worth a look.
Than Jack Doyle at the tight end position.
If you're just living and dying, you got no other fucking options. I got Ian Thomas, who might be taking over for Greg Olsen. I mean, that's a dicey. I mean, that's.
Where did Dixon go?
He's where did he went somewhere though?
I don't know.
Somewhere over the rainbow. I don't fucking know. But he's not there anymore. This is the guy.
Of value.
All right, people. That is the waiver wire ads for this week. If you like the cut of our jib, like we're talking about out there, give us a like, give us a share, give us some comments, give it those thumbs up. Let's get this video and all of our other videos getting noticed out there by giving us some thumbs up down below, baby. We do appreciate it.
Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cheeseburgers.